there's this whole wave of motherfuckers talking about not busting nuts.
Semen retention.
Hello YouTube, how you guys doing? Welcome back to the Further Ahead channel. I seen this specific video in my feed, and I just knew I had to react to it. This video I'm talking about is about a rapper called NLE Choppa, who is a popular rapper of today. And it's not just NLE Choppa, there are different athletes and rappers that speak about this, but in this specific video we're going to cover NLE Choppa's reaction to the interviewer asking him about semen retention and his take on it. There are a couple of points that hit me when I was first watching this video, and it's that semen retention is really not as unknown as you might think it is. It's common knowledge and everyone knows about it, and the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. You've got athletes and rappers speaking about it. You've got people attributing their success to semen retention, which in general is really a net positive for society in general. My second point, which adds on to my first point, is that in this day and age, right? In this day and age, with all the degeneracy going around, OnlyFans was born in this generation. Pornhub, everything that you can think of that aligns with those things have been born in this generation. My point is that on the flip side, practices like semen retention have come up because you can't just have one side outweigh the other, right? People are really starting to pay attention to semen retention and self-improvement and different disciplines that can really elevate you, which is really just a domino effect of what's going on in the world right now. I want to say, before I move on into the bulk of this video, I want you guys to stay tuned until the end of the video. I'm going to unpack a lot in this video. I want you guys to subscribe, like this video, like the video. Comment down what you want me to react to next. Comment down what you think of the video. Let's get into the video.
Listen, there's this whole wave of motherfuckers talking about not busting nuts.
Semen retention.
Semen retention. Kevin Gates talk about it. Joey Badass talk about it. I heard you talk about it. Please elaborate.
No, it's good for you. First and foremost, your ejaculation, your nut is life. So once you give a part of life away, you lose a part of life. You know, I tell everybody this example: with one nut you can run 8 miles. It's like the equivalent to 8 miles. You know how many miles? You know how many footsteps that is?
Really? Wow.
If one nut can make a whole child, you think you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't go the extra mile to do your work or do extra stuff within that. You know what I'm saying? So it's better to keep it in, and you'll feel better. Like, just go on the semen retention. Like, you know.
How long?
Just try, like, how often you have sex?
I mean, often. I'm married. My wife's beautiful. We be fucking, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
just try more.
I feel like my wife would be offended if I didn't come, though. She'd be like, what the fuck? And I'd be like, no, I NLE Choppa, this 18-year-old kid told me to do semen retention. So, okay, so is it hard to, like, not get your shit off?
You gotta have a goal. If you put a goal in place, if you be like, okay, this week I want to record 7 songs, and that's like a song a day, you know. If that's your goal, attack it. You know what I'm saying? But with you having sex and busting 100 nuts, it might not be possible. Cause let me make it more realistic. I'm gonna speak on my terms. Like, I try to record 3 songs a night if I'm in for a week. If I got a week recording session, I'm trying to do 3 songs. There's 21 songs in 1 week. That's an album.
2 albums.
So, you know what I'm saying? If that's my focus, if that's my approach going into that week, I can't have sex because I'm gonna be too tired. It's certain hours that's gonna be knocked off, which is each nut a certain hour will be knocked off. So once you develop a goal or a focus, something to drive towards, I feel like that's when you implement it, you know.
So when you are doing semen retention, and then you still fuck, right? I'm just trying to understand this.
I haven't done it to where I'm fucking and then, like.
So you'll just be celibate?
Yeah, I just be celibate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not fucking and I'm not. Sometimes
because I'm just wondering if that's the case. When do you know when it's over?
Nah, I ain't got there yet. You know.
Like when you're like, all right, you good? Because I'm this. Okay. So you just have to. You'll tell wifey like, hey, look, the next week I'm chilling. I got an album to finish.
Yeah, something like that.
I got a marathon I'm training for.
Yeah,
that's why boxers aren't supposed to.
Boxing, you know, sports.
He said it how it is. This seed is really your life force. Don't doubt me when I say that. The question now is, how much of it are you willing to give away? I can't back the science part of what he was saying, but I can definitely say for certain that your endurance levels will go up, your energy levels, your testosterone will definitely go up when you practice semen retention. Speaking from my experience and what I know, NLE Choppa handled himself very well in that interview and was able to portray semen retention for what it truly is. What I liked most about the interview and what NLE Choppa's explanation of semen retention was that he attached the goal to semen retention. And that's just it's amazing. It's amazing that he did that. It's such a big thing that people don't get. People don't really understand that you need to have a goal when you practice semen retention. You can't just be doing it for sake of. I mean, you can. And the only case where that would be applicable and that would make sense to me is that you'd want to live a longer life than average, which I have a video on my channel, which I will link in the description if you want to know how to live longer than your average person. And if that's not the case, you really only should be using semen retention to reach your goals. I know my goals. Well, I can tell you now, I want to save it for a later video, but I can give you kind of a preview of what my goals are, and it's that I want to be financially stable. I want to be the example I want to see in the world. I want to be that example. Getting back to the main point of the video, and it's that the interviewer, right, is the best example you will ever find of an NPC. His first question about semen retention to NLE Choppa wasn't about the benefits or the end goal or what you can achieve doing it. His question was, how long is it for? And that speaks volumes. And you can really tell by the way he was talking about semen retention and in the manner he was talking about it that it's not something he is willing to adopt into his lifestyle. Making excuses about how his wife is not going to be happy. You're not going to get a better example of an NPC on video, blind to the situation. You can't convince a person who really isn't listening to you in the first place. You should really feel blessed to have learned about semen retention, to understand it and adopt it into your lifestyle, to have come up on my channel. This is the truth, and not everyone is going to understand it. Not everybody is open to understand it. Not everyone can really understand where this discipline can take you. You don't need anybody to understand that the benefits I talk about are real. The burden is on you, whoever's watching right now. The burden is on you to really test out this theory, check it out yourself. Retain for 30 days, retain for 60 days, and come back on my channel and give me a progress report. Let me know how you found your 30 to 60 days. Anyways, guys, let me know down below in the comments what you thought of this video, what you thought of this reaction. Let me know if there's any other videos you want me to react to next or cover next. Subscribe to my channel, man. If you made it this far, don't be a ghost watcher. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video. Share the video if you can. Until the next video.